Hi, how you doing, man? I didn't even see you. I miss you guys. So, good to see you guys.
We're on.
All right, we're on. Welcome to Feet on the Streets. We're back. Today is the June 10th, Tuesday, June 10th. So welcome to this show. I'm John Randall, and to my right, to my left, to my right, I have nobody. To my left, it's Sunny, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and Evelina. So I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And so, I look forward to learning more about what we've got going on this week. And we're doing kind of a round table, or kind of maybe one at a time. What we want to do here, and probably kind of chip in, I guess, Sunny, since you're there. But what brings you to the show this week?
Well, I love, again, that Feet on the Street. They tell about the positive things that go on in our, not only in Longview, but also for the community of Cowles County. Really, when they see it. And, we always hear the negative. It seems like that's just what flashes everywhere.
Yeah, there's so much good in this community, isn't there?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. It's just, I enjoy being a part of what Ray and Candace and all the folks that here have done. And I just love it, how it seems small, John, but a mustard seed removes an entire mountain. So small, it's necessarily have to do.
That's true.
But what the impact and the people that I hear that have watched these podcasts and things like that has been a lot. So it's really fun to just experience the love here. So
Awesome. And Evelina, I know we're probably going to talk a little bit about Miss Wheelchair Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, you won.
I did.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that and probably, is there other things we're talking about, or is that the main thing? Or?
That's right now kind of the main thing that's going on. Traveling, going to events and events.
Very exciting.
A little louder. Oh, sorry. That's okay.
And so you got 5th annual SBAWS, is that what it is? Walk and Roll for Spinal Deafness. Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, that was actually the latest event that I went to in Puyallup.
Okay.
I think that's how to say it.
Yeah, up by Seattle.
Yeah.
For those that may not know where Puyallup is, it's that general area. So, very cool. Very cool. So, I guess we'll get started with Sunny. So, I know you guys always have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of fundraisers, a lot of outreach, a lot of good for the community.
So we've, one of the things that when we left last time, we just touched a little bit basis. We've been doing this class called UH42.
Okay.
And what it is in short, it's an identity transformation class where you literally discover who you are by using God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus, but in an agape way. Agape is a word for unconditional. Okay. How often, though, is the community of Christians, right there, when you put a condition on it, all of a sudden you take away the meaning of God. For example, my name's Sonny. If someone called me Sonar, or sorry, or something like that, but I meant the name Sonny. Yeah, but you're not saying that. My name means great Lord by the well. So if you say sorry, well, that's not my name. And so I think often what we do when we say the word Jesus, it sometimes goes with Christ, or you can hand on a nail with a hammer, or however knows, or God, and then of course He did damn it. There's damns that have been damned.
Sure.
And unfortunately, God gets the first name in front of it.
Yeah.
But the point is this. So our heart in this generation is I've stood up and said, yeah, I'll make a difference. I'll do something different than what I've seen in this era. And see if we can put together a class that would share agape love. So we have all different walks and talks of life, and they begin to discover who they are, period. And it's just a lot of fun. So just a real quick chat. So what it is we have a book that we study out of, so we make it simple. And it's a real, as you can see, it's a real easy to read, real easy. And of course, there's Bible involved here as well, inside here. And then this is what my wife and I and our team at the Attic have designed. We want to make it very people friendly. So when you come in, it's just real simple. NH4T stands for New Habits for treasures.
Okay.
And it stands for Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or the fourth person. Because the thing that's cool about it is we declare that we're changing the world 1 second at a time. Like right now, I'm sitting with you, John, and as I'm sitting with you, my world is being changed. Not by me, but by you. Why? Because I now get to meet you, and I get now to meet you, and I get to learn from who you are. And I think often with the Christian world, we're all just head and beat and ready to try to lead you to Jesus. That might not be the end result.
Sure.
But the point is, first, I want to do what Jesus did. I want to break bread with you. And break bread means I don't shoving the bread in your face. I want to know what kind of bread you like. You like wheat bread? What kind of bread you like?
Good point.
You like Dave bread?
I'm allergic to wheat, so it's got to be gluten-free.
There you go. And see, now I just learned something about you. If I was ever, can you see how that works?
Yeah.
I believe that's the way that agape works. And anyway, so I don't want to get on a preach, but I just want to share that. And so then what we do is throughout the week, each person, we all have jobs, and you know, Miss, what was it again?
This wheelchair.
Thank you. I saw that Facebook photo. Now that was pretty cool. I say Miss America. I think they want to Miss America. But I'm saying that part of it is what if we could make a difference in such a huge way that somehow Jesus got back in the game, and yet when you heard the word, you weren't offended any longer. Now you were wanting to step up and fight and go, I'm interested in at least hearing that, about that. Anyways, so that's kind of what we're doing, is we just, and we're right now, our project that we're intentionally doing is we're getting into the Philippines, and we're getting this translated into Filipino language. And it's a chore, I work just like everybody else, and but our heart is to always just love somebody who provides for good literature.
Well, let's say one thing I was just going to comment on. I think the new habits. I like that concept because a lot of times people feel like when they give up a habit, so to speak, that they are having to give up something rather than this. To me, it's kind of like a trade. It's like you're trading one habit for another habit, maybe a better habit. I think most people would agree. So.
Well, here's a fun fact. Who created the word habit? We're going to say either you know or you know. But here's the truth. God created the habit. How do we know? Because in John, again, keeping another preaching mode. But I want to share with a fact that all things that were made by God. And nothing that was made is not made by God. So guess what? He made the word habit. Here's the funniest word. He made the word addiction. God. See? So all we're doing.
Not a bad word.
Thank you, John. That's so good.
There's a lot of things you can be addicted to that are really good.
That's exactly right.
I know people are addicted to exercise.
There you go. There you go.
I wish I were.
So that's the heart of New Habits through Treasure. It's just what you said. My habit is when I walk into a room, I walk into a place, I want people to enjoy when Jesus came to the earth, he shared. And unfortunately, we've spent years and years and years screwing through that. So, there you go.
All right.
I want to hear your story.
We'll come back. Yeah. Emily, let's talk about Wheelchair Washington. I don't think I've actually seen you in person since you went through that process. And but of course, I've seen it on Facebook, and I was excited for you. And I mean, representing our area, and that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Now now you're representing the state and going on the national level, as I understand.
Yeah, in August.
That's exciting. So let's talk a little bit about the pageant first. What was that like?
It was really fun. Well, first of all, I got to travel to Seattle, which I haven't said before is my favorite city. So
Hard to beat. Yeah, pretty nice up there.
yeah, so that was great. And then I was a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect.
Sure.
Kind of nerve-wracking a little bit. But everybody was so nice.
It's up all the way.
And after that mission, and then there was a interview process.
Wow.
And
As long as you don't speak on
that was fun.
Was it before a panel or just like one person? Or?
Yeah, it was kind of a judging.
I remember there was some criteria, and it's different than maybe like what some other pageants might like. For example, there wasn't a evening gown competition. I think you told me
Right,
that there was.
it's not a
So
beauty
what was
contest.
the criteria, I guess, and how did you get chosen? I mean, that's awesome.
Basically, criteria is you have to be a wheelchair user 100% of the time.
Okay.
And between the ages of 21 to 60 or 65.
Okay.
And have a passion for advocating for people with disabilities. At least it helps.
Sure. Sure.
And I figured, my parents taught me how to advocate for myself.
Sure.
Entire life. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to kind of get back to the community as a whole, instead of just looking within the box, stepping outside of the box and helping out in community with various disabilities.
That's very cool. So it sounds like a lot of it was the interview process was the big piece of it.
And
right,
there was
as far
also a
as-
speech.
Oh, speech,
actually,
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
so you had
to
a-
come
so
to
what
the
was your
platform, I
so what was
forgot.
your speech on?
My platform was acceptance through adversity.
Okay.
And to be completely honest, I completely bombed the speech. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Well, there was multiple parts to it, right? I mean,
Right.
So you did amazing in other areas, right?
I guess so. I would like to be serious.
Very good.
Very nice. Everybody was so great. I really enjoyed the whole experience once I got there. It was fun.
It was just practice, right? Because the next part.
Absolutely.
National.
Lots of practice.
So when's national? Where's it at? All that good stuff.
The Nationals are in Long Beach, California.
Wow, that's exciting. You thought Seattle was fun. Long Beach, California.
I know.
Wow.
I love
When?
Seattle.
When?
August 4th through the 10th.
Okay. They could have picked like November when it's raining here, but August works.
Yeah. Well, I'll be excited either way.
Yeah,
I'll be
exactly.
happy.
It'd be nice. Yeah, near the beach, right? So, yeah.
Very much looking forward to meeting all the other contestants.
That's exciting. So how long?
It's actually, it starts on the 4th, but I'm going to be getting there on the 2nd.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
be taking the train down.
Okay.
So I bet you were going to take the train. I know you like the train.
I do, yeah.
That's
Probably.
cool.
Oh,
It's pretty surprising. I like the long trips because I have a nice little.
Very cool. That's where to go.
All expenses paid?
No, I am still actually in the process of raising $2,000.
I was going to ask that next. I figured there might be some expenses involved.
Yeah, the entry fee. It's
Oh, yeah. Oh,
$2,000.
wow. So that doesn't include your lodging or transportation or any of that.
I think the entry fee
like
covers
yeah.
all or most meals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay in the hotel. I believe
You don't have.
there's going to be a funding.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's fairly inclusive except for getting there.
Yeah.
So how do you donate or?
You can donate. I have to get my phone out real quick. There's a website donate through
Very
called
cool.
Fund Me.
Oh, GoFundMe. I wonder if it's a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. It's a very common way for people to raise funds. All kinds of different things. That's cool. And the good thing about this is it's something people are familiar with and comfortable with. So that's a good reason to go that way.
Yeah.
I don't know the link,
Okay.
so that's what I'm trying to get.
Well, that's cool that they're, that you've got some time to raise the funds.
Yeah, so far, it's not yet good. Zojo Coffee had a fundraiser recently.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
I enjoyed
How
that.
much did that raise, if you don't mind us asking?
It's not clear yet. We
Okay.
haven't.
Well, the fundraiser, sometimes it trickles in after, and they gotta add it all up. and everything,
Right,
so,
yeah. Sorry.
Hey, that's okay. Technology. Isn't it exciting that you have it right at your fingertips so that you can actually check it? Think about,
Yeah.
think about just a number of years ago. You're like, I left that piece of paper at home. I have no way to look that up.
Evelina had an experience this last weekend.
It's just starting.
Well, I'm sorry?
You had an
No.
experience last weekend
And
in,
it came, Tony showing where the water was leaving.
The hotel?
yes.
See, there it is, coming right there.
Hell. Okay. Yeah. Can I?
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, while you're looking that up, we can talk about anything and everything, whatever you want to talk about.
It's the apartments up above me.
I went to the Santa Bifida Walk and Roll, and I spoke there, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing the walk and everything. I stayed in the hotel, and I thought it was wheelchair accessible, and I was told, I went through Amtrak, and they connected me to their hotel. And so first thing out of my mouth is I need a wheelchair accessible hotel room for this date. And, within a certain price range, and then they come back with the various hotels. And so I should have had a clue that it wasn't the best hotel with the economy in it.
Oh.
But anyway, long story short, when I got there to check in, the wheelchair accessible rooms are only on the bottom, and they had me on the second floor, which is not a wheelchair accessible room. I could barely get in the bathroom. I couldn't take a shower. There was no shower chair. And the toilet was in the way of actually getting into the shower as it was. They didn't have any restaurants around, which I had asked about. It was across a highway and a bridge, which had a very narrow sidewalk that wouldn't fit my chair. Very dangerous walk. And so I almost didn't stay there.
Wow.
Oh, at least, yeah. And you would hope that the information you get, you can rely on it, but it's not always the case. And you said second floor, should they have an elevator?
They did have an elevator, yes.
Okay. That's-
The room wasn't accessible.
Wow.
It's really bad, and it wasn't the cleanest. I'm not going to be going back there.
I was going to say, it sounds like you can cross that one off your list.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's too bad. And if you don't have money, they can friend you on Facebook.
Exactly. I was just going to say,
Very
if, you can always friend me on Facebook, Evelina Castro, EVELYNA CASTRO, and you can ask the questions. I can send you the link that way. That would be probably the easiest. I apologize.
That's okay. That's okay. People actually just, they get to friend this wheelchair Washington. I mean, they were just invited to friend you, so I think it all worked out. That's awesome. Yeah, they don't have to do that. Yeah, communicate, follow, all that kind of good stuff. So that'll be cool. So again, late August. Again, what was the dates?
Beginning of August.
Oh,
the
beginning of
4th,
August.
Yeah, the 4th
Okay.
through the 10th.
4th to the 10th. Okay, very good. Wow, just a couple months away.
Get my speech all polished and prepared.
So you'll have the same, probably essentially the same criteria as you did for state level then? Okay.
So you have to be a pageant, a state title holder to go on to the nationals.
Makes sense.
The platform and speech. And there's also been judged an interview panel. And I don't know what else to expect.
Wow. How exciting. Exciting, scary all at the same time. Then I guess the next question is then, maybe I'm jumping ahead here a little bit, that you went this, is Wheelchair USA, or is that whatever you
Because I
call
don't
it?
know where
Wheelchair
your phone there.
America, okay. You win the America, is there an international round that you would potentially go on to?
You know
Or
what? I don't
because I know some of the
Say
countries
it.
have international round.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, go to Spain or something,
I know. That would be amazing. I'd love to travel.
There might be a few more dollars to raise. And I don't think you can take a train unless it's in South America. Yeah,
It's a little difficult. I have to fly. I'm not a huge fan of flying.
I understand.
But I would do it if I had to.
If it's for your country, Oh, we gotta do it, right?
Exactly.
And if we're going to Spain or some great place like that, I mean, yeah, yeah. Well, we got to win the first Miss Wheelchair USA first. Did I get it right? Okay. It was America. It was USA. America. Okay. So,
Country.
It's the country. Very cool. I like it. I like it. So what else is going on with you? What else do you want to add on that first?
If you want to find out, if you know somebody or you yourself would like to possibly participate in the Washington State Miss Wheelchair Washington pageant, you could go to the website, which is www.mswheelchairwashington.blogspot.com.
Okay.
MS, it's not MIS.
Okay. Very cool.
It has all the information.
And when is the next one?
I believe, I want to say next March, but I'm not quite sure.
That'll be exciting as well because you get to go back for that.
Yeah, I'm
Somebody
looking
else.
forward to that.
Now, was this the first ever, or was this the first? Was this however many of numerous years, or?
There's been
This book.
past title holders.
Okay. That's okay. So it's been going for at least a few years then, it sounds like.
Yes, there's
Okay.
been a few, definitely.
Very cool. Great.
So anything new coming up? How about with you, Pastor?
How about makeup? Any of that kind of
Oh,
stuff?
there you go, makeup. That's always good.
I have actually continued.
Just theater makeup.
Yeah.
I do workshops. I have a series, workshop series actually at PNTA in Seattle. So excited about it. I already did one workshop. I'm going to have an old age one coming up and another one more geared towards Halloween, which I'm
Your
really
favorite.
excited.
Yeah, I love the gore.
I
Right?
do.
I also did the cabaret.
I was
That's
also
right.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just lots and lots of stuff.
Always busy. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Any additional thoughts here?
Yeah, well, one of the things that we're going to be doing this year, is, as we know, the Adam Ministry is always just kind of some fun things. One of the things we're going to be doing in local Walmart is I'm in Walmart, as I am in Woodland, and I would love to get people here in Longview to do the same thing at the exact same time because it all affects Cowles County anyhow, so it's going to be from Cowles County. What we're going to do is we're going to get people. We'd like to get 100 people. That would be $10,000 in 1 hour, or let's say 3 hours. But we would get $10,000, and what gets you in is $100. And then you take your $100 and you go, and so we all meet in the Woodland Walmart, and we meet in the Longview Walmart, all right? And we'll be, thank goodness for cell phones, right? And we'll go 1, 2, 3, go, and then we're going to go for 3 hours, and we're going to go around and say, hi, my name is Sonny, or actually, I only get to be the guy that says Sonny, but in this case, and I just like you to know that we'd like to give you this $100, and you can have an immediately on the spot shopping spree right now. And it's really fun because people say, why? And it'll just say, and the only thing we want to say is God loves you. That's it. That's all. But there's only two things. I can't buy cigarettes, sorry. And I can't buy alcohol, sorry. And the reason why is it's not that the reason why is I can't guarantee that that $100 isn't going to maybe take that, and the minor's going to get that, or whatever it is. So it's just across the board.
Some legal issues there, too.
Exactly. It's across the board, and it just makes it simple. But other than that, and it's going to be fun because, like I said, agape love was really what I am. I am just to the end of my life. I am going after what agape not just looks like, but what it is, and live it out. So, what an opportunity! And if a person says, "Hey, you know what? That's weird, and I don't want to do that," Right? But see, Walmart staff will know that we're in the store and all that type of thing. And think about that. 100 people in your Walmart, in the lobby of Walmart, handing out a $100 bill. People say, you know, how can we affect our city for Jesus? Well, guess what? I will bet that at least one person will walk out of Walmart going, oh my goodness, I just won a $100 shopping spree. I had no money. I was just like here, maybe getting something for the kids. And I mean, that story is just going on and on and on and on. Can you imagine how much brighter Longview will look that day? I mean, think about it. We had 100 people total here, and 100 people total would, I don't care who you are, $10,000 in 3 hours in 2 Walmarts at a total of $20,000 that Cowlitz County in 3 hours brought in. Come on, that's an impact, and everybody gets to be a part. Whether you believe in God, whether you're a Buddhist or Muslim, I'm not saying I care about all that. I'm just saying that Agape Love wins again, where we get to come in and have fun, have an incredible time. And how many people at Christmas time, it seems like the check gets a little shorter. I don't know why that is, but it just seems like it could be going really good in the couple of months before. And then it's December. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have to cut your payback. Why? Because I'm the boss and I need some extra something in my pocket. Oh, I mean, no, I didn't say that. You know, but let's be honest. Wouldn't it be cool to? And so then what you do is what you do is you take that $100 and you go shopping with that person all the time. Now, if the person says, hey, you know what, I don't want to do that, say, that's fine. But you have to understand it's possible I can turn right around and that person behind me is going to say yes. That's all it requires, that you have to spend it right here, Johnny, on the spot. You don't give them $100. You don't give it to them to go shopping with. You basically become their buddy. And you go, and what an awesome opportunity to just share love. And all of that, you might even meet a friend or two. And you know, Longview's not like the hugest town, so it's you're probably going to know the person, or you might know the person, or you might not know the person, or you might go, oh, I remember so-and-so. You might even meet some old friends. But the bottom line is, our heart this year is to show L-O-V-E, love. That is the theme for this whole year, which obviously that should be our life. But anyways, so that's what's new. And what's really new is I'm going to be celebrating next year my 20th anniversary with my lovely wife, Leslie, which couldn't make it. Congratulations. Elsie. Isn't that amazing? I'm so excited. And so next year we're going to, I didn't do the traditional wedding. I did the JP thing, Justice of Peace, for those that are wondering what JP is. And we just got married. I did everything wrong. I didn't do anything right, except for I knew this was the one I was supposed to marry, and so I did. And that part I did right. She would say that she would say the same thing when she was sitting here. Yeah, you did that right. And I have 3 wonderful children, Ezekiel, Michaela, and Malachi. But what I wanted to share with you guys is what has really changed my heart is 2 young little girls that were in California. And they were in a crack house, and their mom decided to make some unwise decisions consistently. And so, after a horrible dispute of abuse, which I don't know who watches the show, so I'm going to keep it right there, horrible, we had the opportunity to go to California, grab the children, and now they're my daughters. Anna, Lee, and Serena, they're African American. And I love them so much, as if they birthed through, obviously the mother's name, but that I had something to do with it. The point is,
we got you.
Yeah, good. So the point is, it's so funny how people say, "Oh, Pastor," or "Oh, Sonny," or whatever. You're making such a difference in their lives. Yeah, maybe, but the reality is, they're making a big difference in my life, because these young little girls, they're 5 years old, by the way. We just celebrated another birthday for them. We just became, we have full custody according to the state now. And now we're working through the process, of course, of adoption. And a shout out for Clear. Thanks, Clear, because they're an attorney firm that will take on specified cases. It's a individual basis, and it's on their choice alone. But they chose to take on our case up to this point, and allotted us to not have to spend the lawyer attorney fees that you would normally have to spend. And we spent I think a total of maybe $130.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's amazing.
And that's incredible.
It is.
That's incredible. And so I wanted to share that because God, the pastor, so you gotta let me have a little latitude here. God does care about what we want. But I think what most importantly for me is those little girls, I believe, were crying out in California, help. That's probably all they needed. In the lineup of the ability they were in, they were just crying out, help. And that help resonated all the way from California and got all the way into Longview, Washington. And then got into Woodland. And it came through our ears and through our heart. And then we got in a vehicle. Actually, my wife takes us home and took the other kids. And we ripped down there. And we only had 24 hours to make the rescue. Because CPS of California said if they're not taken care of today, in the next 24 hours, they're going to become a ward of the state. And they're going to be a product of California CPS. So we, from Washington State, ripped down there with people literally throwing money at us as we ran out the door with our church and friends and people heard on Facebook. And I mean, there's all different walks and talks of life. And what I'm saying is, you know what that was? That was an expression of love. And that's what gave me this idea about Walmart. So, yeah, cool.
So
He said
when
that
is all that supposed to happen? And how do you get involved?
It's going to be in December. And you can, thank you for leading the way on that, how that works. You can contact me on Facebook under Pastor Sonny, or Attic Ministries, or even now NH4T. I think we have a group site. Or you can look us up under Attic Ministries at yahoo.com. Or the newest one and the most current is Amazing, I love this, Amazing Longview, CRC at gmail.com. Or you can call us. I have no problem with you calling me at all. My phone seems off or text me at 360-442-3627. We had to change our number because a well-known company wouldn't turn our number over. I don't want to damage the company, but wouldn't give us our number, and we'll set it there. If you when you watch this closely, you'll catch it. Anyways, the point is, so we had to take thousands and thousands of dollars, John, and throw it away. Wow. All the literature, all the pamphlets, all that, and we were just looking at it as God showing us a whole brand new way of what we could do in our life, and then the word agape love. So hopefully that answers some questions. Again, 360-442-3627 or Amazing Longview CRC at gmail.com. And to answer the time zone, it's going to be in December, and I'm not confident as far as what week yet. I really want to make it. I really want to make it a big bang, and I think part of that may have to do with me getting together and talking to some of the associates in Walmart, because that's a big deal.
Definitely.
And I'm thinking that they're probably going to have to enhance security that day, and da-da-da-da-da-da. So just to go in and just do a land base on them and say, hey, we have $10,000, we're going to drop in 3 hours, I think that's honorable to the stores themselves. Yeah.
For this, do your like the people that are involved in it and helping you do this, do they have to bring in the money, or is it?
Yeah, the people that are going to be involved have to bring $100. That's the gift. It's just like you can't go to a rock concert without the ticket that you paid for. You can show up, you might be the nicest guy in the world. Well, there's always the scalpers, but the real ticket you have to get in. Same concept, $100. I'm telling people, what is it, 6 months? So you got 6 months. That's $25 a month, almost $10 a month. Not quite, but you know, I mean, you divide 100 into 6. If you start putting a little bit aside right now in your piggy bank, you'll have enough. And what a cool deal! And you're still going to get your Starbucks. You're still going to go to your Jamba Juice. You're still going to do that. So why not save a little bit for Christmas? You know, a little fun. So.
Actually, your girls are turning 5. Are they twins then?
Yes, they are twins.
Oh, okay.
Good catch. Good catch.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're hours apart. Mom's going to be better at that. I'm learning. Then I did great with 3. Now I've got 5.
Wow.
Which is exciting. And so I'll just be an old guy when the 20-year-olds will walk the roll when they
keep everything
graduate. It's going to be crazy.
Cool.
And so, yeah. So that's where, again, it has to do with the theme of the year. And it's just a gospel love. And that's what I was excited about, just coming in and hanging out with you. Because the last time I got to meet you, and it was just so fun about how you do face painting. Face painting, but not like you're. I'm talking like face painting. Like, didn't I recognize you a minute ago? I mean, you do like detail.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
so
I see some of
incredible.
those on
She's
Instagram.
amazing. Wow.
Oh,
So back to you.
Yes, I follow you on Instagram too.
Very cool.
I don't do Instagram.
So,
Yeah, well.
any additional questions from the
When
crowd?
you don't
Any
have a
additional
life.
thoughts or anything?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Another way
Absolutely.
to-
Absolutely.
Another way to contact me if you would like to donate, help me get to the National Wheelchair America pageant, email me at Castro, CASTRO _ Evelina, EVELYNA @yahoo.com.
And if you can't remember that, just contact Feet on the Street. One of us will remember it.
And your organization is also on Facebook, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool. How would they look that up?
Under Attic Ministries, and then you just put in Attic Ministries, and if you need to put P Sunny or Pastor Sunny, then that usually will differentiate. Or Attic Ministries Outreach. Yeah.
Well, we want to thank Lynn's Ice Cream Yogurt and More for hosting the show, as always. And delicious handmade hamburger patties, and just the hamburgers are amazing, huge. I mean,
Those shout-outs were
if you're not hungry, you'll definitely have leftovers.
Those shout-outs?
Handmade
Are in your computer
ice cream shakes.
Okay, I will
ice
remember
cream,
next
fresh
week.
cut fries, and go on and on.
Unless you could have been there.
That's
Is where that is at.
Okay.
Also, want to make a quick announcement that there's a car show coming up. This is fundraising for
yeah.
cancer. Called Rods and
There's some.
Dogs at Right Way RV, which is 1290
You do
Walnut
have it?
Street over in Kelso. And that is from 10 to
Oh,
2
cool.
on Saturday, June 21st. So it's a week from this Sunday. They are looking for raffle prizes. Cars, if you want to enter your cars, $20 and have a chance to win trophies. Anyway, we're just coming to have a great time. So anyway, on the 21st, 10 to 2. So, and I know we've got our shout outs.
What's a shout-out?
I don't know.
Well, before we do shout-outs and we end, is there anything else you guys want to add or
Yes, real quick.
touch bases
The
about?
times of the class, it's the one that I got it down. The class is on Mondays, 7 sharp to 9:30 at night. And then Wednesday we have a class in Battleground. So in Woodland we have one right now, and in Battleground we have one on Wednesday. And in September we're going to start having classes in Longview. So.
And I know that Lynn wants to know this. Right now, the San Antonio Spurs are up 30-20 over the Heat. San Antonio Spurs are up by 10 over the Heat right now.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Let us pray.
That's a pretty big answer.
He said,
In
Sonny
some
said,
perspectives.
Sonny said that's unfortunate. Let us
That's right. I
pray.
forgot you are a Heat fan. That's right.
I'm a Heat fan. Hey, I'm on fire. What do you expect?
Hey, come on. I was a Bronco fan during the Super Bowl.
You're Miami Heat? What's
Yes.
the matter with you?
I'm LeBron James.
Oh, I
Fan.
knew there was
Since-
something wrong with you.
Listen, since 18 years old, so I didn't just jump on the train. I followed his career. So wherever he goes, I've become fan.
And Lynn is such a big basketball fan. I guarantee the second this camera goes off, the lights will be off. She'll be out in her car with or without us.
Yeah,
So we
pretty
better wrap it
much.
up. So let's hear the shout outs.
I just feel bad for you. I thought you had better judgment than that.
I have one.
Lynn's going to pray for you.
I
Yeah,
have
we're going to
one-
pray for Sonny. Let's pray
I
for
have
Sonny.
wonderful judgment.
We'll pray for you,
Oh my
Sonny.
gosh.
Well, I do. Oh, I will send something. I love the Trailblazers,
Suck up.
Oh yeah, you're sucking up now. Yeah.
No, I mean, first point, would love to see the Trailblazers go all the way. Again, the 1977.
Maybe next year.
So, yeah, maybe next year.
They
But
got
we know the
close.
Miami Heat will take
Yeah,
it
they
this
did.
year. Gosh, isn't that good? Go ahead.
Yeah, but
sorry.
Miami Heat's not going to get it this
Oh,
year.
it will, yeah.
No, they won't.
Yeah, well,
No.
it's 1-1.
First.
And it's 1-1.
Leave
And it'll
me
be
out of
2-1 after
this.
we're done.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm going to stay in the kitchen because I know that he can take it.
Oh, what
Oh,
happened?
a good one.
This is live.
Oh my God! What happened to the Heat on the other game? When the Heat got hot, they got out.
Yeah, he's good.
Someone mentioned s'mores, and they all
No,
went
I
for it.
guess that's when you cramp
Someone
up. When you
mentioned
get old, your
s'mores,
legs.
right?
Yeah.
San Antonio s'mores. Oh, Spurs. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They got mixed up on.
But who had to be
They got it
carried?
right the first
Who
time.
had to be carried off the court?
Oh, he was
LeBron?
tired.
Yeah,
He needed-
LeBron
He
James.
needed to rest for the win.
Oh, God.
But they didn't win though. They lost.
The next game they won. The next game they won.
No, they won't.
We'll see.
Okay, we
We'll
will.
see.
Should we put a wager on this? I want to see this now.
Yeah.
Just friends.
Yeah.
Where do I go to watch this game? Okay, so shout out, and I'm gonna say this beforehand. There's a couple new ones on here, and I do not know how to pronounce them, so I'm just gonna say where they're from. Ray from Longview, Dane from Germany, Ann from Longview, Rachel from Cali, Elisa from Kelso, Aaron from Vader, Michael from North Dakota, Renee from New Hampshire, Connie from Georgia, Connie from Washington, Connie, never mind, Debbie from Vancouver, Christine from Longview, Darcy from Longview, Gail Smith from Peachester?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
She's in England.
Oh. Queen Lynn from Australia.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay. The Chalice from Kenya. Marth Hughes.
Martha.
Martha.
Yeah,
You didn't
from
put the A.
Tacoma.
This is Marth. Martha from Tacoma. Susan from England. Jamal
Uh-huh.
from Africa. Stephen from Oregon and Rich from Washington. And then we had another one that I could not pronounce last week.
That was that one. Jamal.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is that long that last name?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Another shout out, and because I know they're all watching, because I told them to. Not to try to make me sound bossy. Shout out to all the graduates this year who are graduating or who have graduated. I don't know who graduated yet.
I'll hear.
I don't think the actual graduation started till
What?
Friday.
Last Friday, Castle Rock graduated in Jubilee.
Speaking of graduates, prayers for the people.
Yes.
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 Yes. That
Um,
school's only 2 blocks from my niece and my cousin's
I
house.
graduated at the school
Well, it's high
district next
school
to me.
in
Oh.
Troutdale was just 2 blocks from his cousin's house.
oh yeah, I remember hearing about that today. My sister-in-law had it.
Oh, you're talking about that
Yeah.
that shooting? Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that shooting today.
But next week's guest,
James.
James.
He's from Boost Mobile.
James from Boost Mobile.
Cody's the host.
I'm the host.
We'll be here.
Apparently, I just found out I'm the host.
No. You knew.
Since when?
Oh, so that's a few hours ago. I told you.
Okay, my mind's not working. I told you
Don't work
this
on it.
earlier.
You have a brain.
I know. By the end of the month, I'm not gonna have a head. Exactly right.
We got a new computer.
Oh yes, and please give us your feedback on the new computer, the new equipment. Next week I'll have another new equipment hooked up to the computer. So let us know. Email us at either feedonthestreet@hotmail.com
Uh-huh.
or rockinfeedonthestreet@gmail.com.
Or
Um,
mine too.
The YouTube page, as follows, is youtube.com/feetonthestreetrocks.
I've seen it.
So you could post the show on your guys' links later. Yeah, I know. So thank you, Lynn. 1232 Commerce if you want to get the hamburger,
Yes.
milkshake. You want to see a lot of amazing laser stuff.
No heat.
Go Heat. Like
No
you said.
heat.
No.
Go Heat. I love that. Perfect.
Spurs.
I love that. I'm encouraging
He need all the help that he can get. They're down
Go Heat.
41-25 at the end of the first
What?
quarter.
The score?
Are you serious?
41-25 into the first quarter.
First quarter?
Yeah.
Spurs beat
41
Okay.
points. That's
We're
insane.
going to log off now so Lynn
What
can go yell
happened?
at her
No,
TV.
not San
It's a
Antonio.
lot.
What?
It's a,
He's losing? Good.
the first quarter is so through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know nothing about
It's a good start.
I can't believe you're a Heat fan.
It's a,
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
not a religion.
Heat's
It's just
out
one of my
there.
teams I like.
Oh my goodness.
I want to thank
No, I do
John
like
for
Wade.
hosting
I like Wade
again this week.
a lot.
Sorry about the delay last
But
week.
it's too bad about his penalty.
Thank you for
Did you hear about
Elena
it?
coming
Did
in.
he got
Always a
$5,000?
joy to see her.
Did you watch the last game?
I didn't. I watched the whole.
And thanks to Pastor Sunny for coming back.
He flopped. And they got him.
Did you see that?
Huh?
It was a slam dunk for him.
I won the game-winning.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got
I saw the
a
game-winning
he got a $5,000 fine
with
because
LeBron.
of a flop.
Yeah.
You can afford it.
And I do like him. I like Wade. But as soon as he did it, they went back and replayed it.
Oh,
Conversation.
it was pretty awesome. He was like, and he didn't
Yeah.
have touch.
And he didn't even
Everybody
touch
does that.
It's true.
He got caught,
Yeah.
but everybody does.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some guys who go like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll throw themselves into the crowd.
It's acting along with the basketball.
Well, it's been part of the game for so long. I think it's going to take players a while to adjust because it's been.
But it's good that they're getting penalized.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Super good.
It's good.
$5,000 a flop. That's pretty spendy, but to them that's.
And I think it escalates. I think.
Join us next
I
week.
think it can go.
Want that
yeah.
thousands, or I think
Thank
you break
you.
my $10,000 bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it turned off by itself.
I think the money goes to charity.
Their
How much
money
did you
clip.
win Friday?
Huh?
Money goes to charity. on those
How about
fines.
what charity?
Does it really?
Yeah.
What was